Alright, hello. I'm Sector 7. I'm going to show you one of my Yugioh decks that I just recently came up with. It's a machine deck. First I'll go over the extra deck. This consists of this monster known as Chimera Deck Over Dragon. Chimera Deck Over Dragon has an attack, a question, and a defensive question, but he's really useful when you look at his ability. This card cannot be special summoned except by fusion summon. When this card is fusion summoned, send all the cards on your side of the field to the graveyard, except this card. The original attack and defense of this card become the number of fusion material monsters you use for the fusion summon of this card times 800 points. And, I mean, considering you use one Cyber Dragon and one or more fusion type monsters, it can get incredible. This card can attack as many of your opponent's monsters each turn as the number of fusion monsters, material monsters, you use for the fusion summon of this card. The next card I'll be going over is Power Tool Dragon. Power Tool Dragon is a machine type synchro monster with an attack of 2,300 and a defense of 2,500. Once returned during your main phase, you can select 3 equipped spell cards from your deck, have your opponent pick one at random, and add it to your hand. Return the remaining cards to your deck. If this card would be destroyed while equipped with an equipped spell card, you can send that card to the graveyard instead. So, as long as you have an equipped spell in your deck, you're pretty much unstoppable with this card. Pretty useful. Power Tool Dragon. Remember it. Alright, it's time to go over the actual deck. Obviously, Cyber Dragon lets you get the early strike on your opponent. So, basically, with this card, you always want to go second. Because then your opponent would summon a monster, you wouldn't have any monsters, so you could summon him to the field and just kind of destroy your opponent. This also uses Morphtronic monsters, Morphtronic Magnum Bar, such as Morphtronic Magnum Bar. Let's see, Morphtronic Scopan. He's a good tuner. Let's see. Proto Cyber Dragon. He comes in handy when you can't find your regular Cyber Dragon. So you could just kind of substitute him, because his name is treated as a Cyber Dragon when it's on the field. Cannon Soldier, good for finishers. Basically just tribute everything you have. Monster buys. On field. Boom, they're all dead. Loses a lot of life points. Morphtronic Datatron. I just think this card's cool. USB. Another Morphtronic Magnum Bar. Cyber Dragon's Y. Now this card may not be able to get your hands on. I think it's pretty cool because you can reveal one spell card in your hand and have it treated as Cyber Dragon, and it's treated as Cyber Dragon in the graveyard, which is really helpful. Cyber Ouroboros. Neat effect. When he's removed from play, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard to draw one card. So, kind of little nice bonus. Morphtronic Videon. When he's in attack mode, he gains 800 attack for each equipped card equipped to it, and when he's in defense mode, he gains 800 defense for each equipped card equipped to it. So, think about it. If you add Axe to Despair, and his effect, that'll give him 1,800 extra attack points. Add that to his 1,000 current attack points. He's got 2,800 attack points, and he's a level 4. Awesome? I think so. You got your equipped cards, Malevolent Nuzzler, Black Pendant. I also like to use 3 Mecha Bunnies, because they deal damage to your opponent whenever you, whenever it's flipped up, you can select one card and deal 500 damage to its controller, so, and then when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon another one from your deck, so it's just like replaces just itself. Mortronic Hammeran, pretty cool. Mechanical Chaser, this one's kinda old, may not likely be able to find it, but it's got nice attack of 18,500 or 1,850. Mortronic Vacuuman. I also use some Alio Justice monsters. They're machine types, and they get a good bonus when battling against a light monster. Let's see. Machine King, 3000 BC. This card's useful because after you activate it, you can special summon it as a monster. So, and it has a neat effect. Double Tool C&D, obviously. You need it for Power Tool Dragon. Break Draw, kinda cool. If the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can draw one card. Of course, it gets destroyed, or the card gets destroyed during the third end phase after activation, but pretty good. DNA Checkup, kind of a chance. And since machines have a wide variety of attributes, your opponent doesn't really know what to pick. So he could be thinking, oh, it's a light type machine type, or a light attribute machine type monster, but it could be an earth or dark or something different. Brain Control. Why not use Brain Control? It's an awesome card.